They're the ones that are not prepared are going to get slaughtered in this new economy, 100%. So here's what I'm going to propose, right? Just so that people who grew up in a certain political tradition don't sort of find me as the enemy. I'm not your enemy. Your enemy is the oppression that awaits you. Your enemy is economic stress. Your enemy is racism. Your enemy is all the stuff out there in the world that wants to keep you from being happy. That's the enemy. I'm not the enemy. I'm not even the messenger. I'm kind of the messenger, but it's a biased message. It's my message, and whatever. So, but here's the thing. I want us to consider this. Tell me if we can agree on this, okay? Give me a yes if this is cool. I believe that in order for us to prepare for this new economy, we have to make sure that our children are taught to invest as much as we teach them to vote. That they are as committed to investing as they are to voting. Is that okay? Tell me if it's okay if we train our kids to be as committed to investing as we commit are committed to teaching them how to get a job. Or can they be as committed to investing as we are committed to making sure our kids know how to play football? As committed to investing as we are to making sure our kids know how to play basketball? As committed to investing as we are to making sure little black girls know how to go get their hair done? As committed to investing as we are to dancing and cooking and singing and everything else that we do really well? I think investing has to just really be a part of the black culture, like in a very deep, meaningful way, because investing is essential for your survival in a very cutthroat economy. And I have to say this clearly and repetitively because I believe that there are so many forces in this world that are solely designed for the manipulation and the exploitation of black people that I repeat my message over and over and over and over and over and over and over again because there's so much noise out here that's guiding you to nothing but sadness, misery, and frustration. There are people in this world who truly believe that the job of a black man or black woman in America is to suffer. That life for you is supposed to be hard, that everything's supposed to be unfair, that you're always supposed to be a day late, a dollar short, under the rug, getting your butt kicked, left behind, and forgotten. And this is not to me a Republican or Democrat thing. They all do it. They all do it. But they had the whole debate about the National Guard in Chicago and all that stuff, and I don't know, whatever you believe. But I was like, how come there are black neighborhoods where children are being murdered every week, and you're not saying a thing about it? If those were white children getting killed in those neighborhoods, you would have all kinds of police and National Guard up in there. You'd be like, we got to stop this by any means necessary. So when they say, well, I live in Chicago. When they say, "Oh, Chicago's great, Chicago's wonderful," I'm like, are you talking about your Chicago? Or the other Chicago, our Chicago, because our Chicago, everything ain't great, right? And what that reminds me of is it's the same way with the economy. You've got now, except in this case, it's not black or white, it's not Democrat versus Republican. It really is the haves and the have-nots. So here's the economy you're going to see going forward. You're going to see an economy where there are going to be people who say, "Oh my God, the economy is great. We broke another record this year. Oh my God, gross domestic product keeps growing. We can't stop it. It's just the American avalanche. America is such an exceptional country." And then you're going to have the other side of America, the underbelly of America, where they're going to say, "Wait, what are you talking about? This is not our country." And you already see it. You already see it. If you talk to somebody who's working and making minimum wage or even slightly above minimum wage, they're not gonna sit around and talk about how amazing the economy is because who the hell can survive off 10, $15 an hour? And then on top of that, there's no training on economic survival skills, like, for example, how essential things like family are for economic survival.